All right, Knights of Apollo, what is up, guys? Hope you're doing well, and welcome back to the medieval battlefield. So today we've got a 4th Crusade themed battle. We got the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Crusaders attacking a Nicene settlement, which is defended by the Empire of Nicaea and some mercenary armies. Guys, sit back, relax, and let's jump in to this epic siege battle. So, as I said, we do have a crusading army here on the attack. So, the 3 armies that are present on the battlefield, we have the Kingdom of Jerusalem and 2 armies from the Principality of Antioch. You can see right now they're using their trebuchet. This is so cool. This is so cool. I don't remember seeing trebuchet in the game, but it looks awesome. They're using the trebuchet. They're bringing down the walls. They're pushing up siege towers. Let's see how much damage they're doing to these walls, which we can't see because we need the HUD. There we go, 18%. So it's going to take a little while to knock these down. Oh yeah, especially if they miss. It looks like they might be going for the tower. But anyways, let's zoom out here and see the positions of the armies. So, of course, we have 2 armies on this side. We have 1 Principality of Antioch, and then the other army being the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which you can see the famous Templar Knights ready to attack. Now, a little bit over on the other side, we've got the other Principality of Antioch army, which is currently moving up. It looks like some archers. Oh, they've already got a wall down. Look at this. They've got a wall down. They're moving up some infantry. It looks like they're going to be the, they're going to be the ones leading into the settlement here and trying to conquer it. Now, let's go over and look at the defending side. Now, their defenses, their army positions are going to be a little bit more all over the place because they're on defense. So the first army that we're going to look at, we have Brabant. So the Duchy of Brabant is here. So again, this is the mercenary force that the Empire of Nicaea has called upon. It looks like most of their forces are located on this position. That's always a good tactic, is kind of keep each player at different positions so they don't have units scattered all over the place. Just kind of helps with the micro. Here, of course, is the Empire of Nicaea. They are ready to defend their homelands against the Western Europeans. So they've got a nice mix. Look at this. Even got some cool crossbows here. I love Eastern European drip. It looks so cool. I even like the Orthodox Church. They've got really cool aesthetic and everything. I mean, I love the Catholic Church as well, but like in terms of like aesthetic, they both have their unique vibe. But I do really appreciate Eastern Catholic and Orthodox Catholic imagery and whatnot. Anyways, very cool stuff. Very cool armies. And then, of course, we have one more army, which if we can find a unit from said army. So Brabant, of course, still on the field. What was that other army? There it is, Burgundy. So some off French, as I like to call the Burgundy. No, they're French. But whatever. I'm not going to get into it. They got Burgundy here helping out as a mercenary army as well. So anyways, let's jump in here, guys. Look at this. Perfect timing. We've got our first interaction of infantry. We've got the spears. And they're not really going to do a ton of damage in terms of slicing up enemy forces. Looks like Burgundy is here with some Pavis spears as well, and they've got accompanied with them some sergeants. The sergeants is going to be the killing force here. No, they're charging in. They're charging in. Look at that. So as I was saying, the sergeants are going to be more of the killing force, and the spears are going to be more of the holding force. But when you combine them together, it makes a nice combination. So instead of passively holding this breach, the defenders sally a little bit with some sergeants, and they're going to try to bring down these spearmen. They also have some archers up on the walls here, kind of supporting. No, these are crossbowmen. Sorry. They've got crossbowmen up on the walls, zoning out enemy bows. So the attacking bows, you can see great positioning on the walls. Oh! Hello, Captain. All right, so yeah, they've got artillery coming down from the trebuchet, which is awfully dangerous. I don't know how accurate these trebuchet are. I mean, that was a great hit there. But yeah, they gotta be careful of some friendly fire. But that was awesome. Awesome hit right there. And then I think they also have archer support. I swear I saw some arrows come from like street level. They do have some archers up here as well. Love this. So once again, they're kind of zoning out the enemy archers, using this great defensive wall to kind of pepper them down and prevent them from taking the walls. So this is awesome, guys. Great battle so far. Over here, things are way calmer, which might be a little bit of an issue, because you kind of want to go in together. You want to attack together so you can kind of support each other. We'll see how this plays out, but look at this. Okay, Principality of Antioch has some units here of some knights, dismounted knights. Yeah, they came from, okay, so that is good. That is good. So they came from this army here. So they are pushing up some units, going to capture some towers. Got to be careful here not to get too close to the towers when you capture them, because they do collapse just like that. And that's what I was talking about. You lose units. So it's definitely better, especially in a situation like this where you have no defenders nearby. You don't really have to worry about it. Send up a crappy unit. Send up, first off, be far enough away to where this doesn't happen. But just in case, send a crappy unit up there. So if that does happen, it's not like losing knights that have now crumbled to their deaths. And I hate this mechanic. I really do. Okay, here we go. We'll get to that later. But yeah, we've got some infantry from the... Okay, it's good. Okay, they are attacking pretty much at the same time as their Antioch ally over on the other side of the wall. Now we got Cav coming in from... What is this? Oh, Nicaea coming in with their Cav. Coming to support the gate battle. The gate battle. So yeah, they're fighting for the gates here. It's looking like it's going pretty well for the defenders here. We also have a bunch of deployables here, which personally, I despise deployables. I almost never play with them. It's, you know, I don't know. They just always get in the way. I mean, that's the point, but like, I don't know. Like, even when you're on defense, you kind of forget about them and they just get in the way. You know what I mean? Anyways, we got some swordsmen coming in from Jerusalem. He's gonna go through the oil, which I am shocked. You usually don't want to go through this gate until you've neutralized it or captured it. And look at this unit's already breaking before even engaging in fighting. Let's go ahead and zoom out, get a bird's eye view, see what's going on here. So we got infantry coming down, dismounted Templar knights. We've got the knights that captured that gate, or the tower, the arrow tower. They're coming over to kind of fight off some Barbrant knights. And we also have some archer support and more infantry support coming on the walls. Very nice. More knights. They're going to support their knight brethren. Let's go back over to the breach point that was destroyed early on in the battle. Still kind of like a Mexican standoff here. Nothing really going on. They're just staring at each other. Had a little bit of a fight here where they charged up some sergeants. But look at the splatter of blood from the artillery. That hit hard and did some major damage there. And that's keeping these spears alive. And they're just kind of chilling here. They're like, yeah, we're just going to chill here. You got a problem with that? They are getting hit by arrows. There it is. There's the archers. The archers got militia bowmen. Not the greatest of bows, but hey, they're shooting a sharp thing in the sky that goes towards the enemy. Something can hit. You don't have to necessarily be a god at that. I mean, obviously, if you're a skilled archer, that helps a lot. I don't want to say that archery is not a skill weapon. It certainly is in many different ways than, say, you know, a melee weapon. But, you know, at the same time, I feel like it's got, you know, considering the situation, the position you're in, someone who's a novice at a bow can be somewhat effective at a decent rate, as long as it's not too far. You're shooting into a blob of human flesh. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I'm treading lightly here because I know someone's going to be like, actually, Paulo, archery is one of the hardest skills that you can ever learn. You know, it's like, that's not what I'm saying. Anyways, here comes a charge. from the Principality of Antioch. And they're finally engaging here. Doing a little bit of floating here. The rubble is kind of awkward. They're kind of floating on the rubble. But they're having a good fight for the breach. And it looks like it's going to be a clear victory for the defenders. Yeah, that unit's not going to make any progress here. So far, it has been a really stubborn defense by the defenders. Not giving up an inch to these attackers. Now, that's not, you know, that's more of a saying there. That is true. Technically, they've given up this set of walls here. I'm surprised they're not... Can they not run down here? I'm pretty sure they can. I'm surprised they're not just kind of like establishing a position in this corner of the settlement and then maybe even throwing up some archers up here as well that kind of support them. I think that would kind of help out. But instead, they're kind of focusing on the gate. And my goodness, are they still sending infantry through the gate? Say it isn't so. They just hate these guys. So he's trying to charge in loose formation. That kind of works. But it's still, you take unnecessary casualties. I get it. Like, the only time you should attack the gate is if you're, like, really desperate. You know? Even then. It's just kind of like the gate is the worst place to attack. Now we have the Empire of Nicaea with some spearmen holding this gate. We've got the general, the Duke of Brabant, keeping the morale high and doing some commanding here, some leadership. No, they're actually going in. They're going to go and try to defend this gate, so that's fun. But more and more infantry are storming the walls here. And that's what they need to do. They need to just consolidate. They need to stop trickling in. You trickle in, you're just going to get picked off. But if you kind of consolidate your forces, group up, and then push with a decent force, you can do some damage. And if they can get some infantry down here, that would be great. Back over this way, still very calm. Not a lot going on. Looks like the Principality of Antioch's kind of giving up on this position. Not giving up, but he's definitely taking a break. I'm curious what he's going to do with the trebuchet. Is he changing targets? Is he going to bring down a different section of wall? I love this church in the background. Behind the walls. I mean, that's just so cool. It's so cinematic. But yeah, so far we're in a little bit of a standstill here with the attackers. And they're now just trying to plan their strategy. The only place they're really attacking is at the gate. And guys, that is not a good place to attack. Well, guys, a few minutes have gone by. Nothing has really changed much in terms of the strategy of the attackers. They have now started to open fire on these crossbows from Nicaea. Looks like Genoese crossbows. But yeah, they've opened fire on the crossbows with the trebuchet. They did do some damage. You can see the aftermath. It wasn't anything too crazy, but they did kill a couple here, burnt up some beautiful grass. So that's tragic. They are fighting a little bit on the wall still, but these Nicean, what are these guys? Okay, Inglovanarii, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like a big halberd, two-handed sword unit that is utterly crushing these dismounted knights of Antioch. So they're doing a good job of holding there. And now we got another charge through the gate. Dismounted Templar knights. And I don't know if this is a mistake here. I don't know what Nicaea is doing while they're giving up some ground. I think they want to set up a flank position maybe. Or they're going to go ahead and charge in and maintain it. Now back over this way. They are storming down the stairs using this opening from the walls and trying to attack at other positions. We've got some crossbows coming up on the walls. We got more artillery coming down. Look at this! Seeking justice upon the general of Brabant. So he's trying to pick off a general there with some artillery. You got to do stuff like that. You got to get creative because so far this battle has been a rough start for the attackers. It is far from over though, and we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, definitely defenders, they do not need to let up here at the gate. If the attackers want to keep charging the gate, you keep holding it gladly, gleefully. There we go. They're holding. So back over this way. Let's see. They're still fighting over at this opening. And then, of course, the crossbows up here, which is going to make things very interesting. Open fire on the defenders. See this? What is this? Some just crossbows? Antioch crossbows. They can open fire on the flank of these troops who are holding against these men. They could easily bring them down. I don't know why they're not firing, though. Come on, fire, damn you, fire! Yeah, they're not doing it. They could chew up that infantry, and then that would open it up. Are they still charging the gate? My goodness. Do not do that. Oh, look at this. Trebuchet fire. That's epic. Coming down on the infantry. Good for them. What the defenders should be doing, get out of this street. This is just death alley for the defenders because it's perfect for the artillery. Get some swordsmen close to the wall, left and right. That's what I would do. Get out of the center because that's going to make it easy for that trebuchet to hit. But they are not defending the gate. They have left. This is a sad defense around the gate, which is tragic. And now the infantry has made it through, and that is a problem. We've got the Nicaean general fighting here and trying to hold back. But yeah, this is promising for the attackers. The gate persistence has actually paid off. Oof. Maybe not. That was a nice charge there, and it's breaking the infantry. I guess, you know, maybe that was by design. Maybe the defenders kind of let them come in so they can open up the cav play. There we go. They've broken through. I wonder, did they use the crossbows eventually? I think they did, yeah. Yeah, they did. And now it looks like they can get some hits on the cav. Oh, yeah. And this is risky business by Brabant. He's going to get some good hits here, but it does leave him open to crossbow fire, which, of course, crossbows are, they're like, they penetrate armor. You know, the crossbows are nasty. Now he's going to follow it up with some swordsmen. But again, great positioning here with the crossbow. And he should be able to tear up some units. He's only got 16 kills, but still should be able to tear up some units. Now back over in this side, no progress over here. No progress. Lots of swordsmen just coming up here and just absorbing shots. So not a great look for the Principality of Antioch. Guys, this attack is, I'm not saying it's disaster because there's still 39 minutes left of this battle. There we go. Look at this. There we go. The attackers are going all in through the gate. They keep relying on that gate. And they're still sending in more troops. But hear that? That's the oil of justice. Thankfully, the timing there was pretty good. The oil stopped right as the infantry went under it. And if they can quickly rush in these units, it might just work. Oh, here comes more oil. I'm hearing it, but oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Guys, get in the city. They've got to try to push through these gaps here. You see this? The left and right, they've got some big gaps. More so on the left for them. The gap is huge. You got to get these troops inside the city because if they're just sitting here under the gate. Oh, no! They captured it. They put enough men to capture it. The gate is now theirs. They no longer have to worry about oil. And now is the time. Now is the time where they can charge through the gate carefree. But honestly, guys, they've been doing that all battle. They just don't care about that oil. They're like, whatever. And it's, you know, it kind of worked out. But the next thing they need to do is try to get some archers up on these walls. And there they go. They're doing it. They are doing it. They got some crossbows up here. And just shred them. And this is what the Crusaders need right here. This is what they needed. They needed a moment of mass death. A mass casualty. Not for their armies, but for the defending armies. And this is where they can do it. But honestly, the cav is coming in here and just crushing the infantry. This did not play out. They just have so many units that are just getting trampled. We have a general here. Dead. the Nicaean general has thrown his life away into this infantry blob. Kind of shocking. Kind of shocking. Now we've got more big axe units. We also have some swordsmen. I'm sorry, not swordsmen. We've got some Volgiers. Volgiers. Anyways, yeah. So it's basically 2 halberd units trying to hold back this gate. This is crazy. They keep fighting for it. Now back over here, they are making some progress in the streets. We got some infantry kind of pushing a little bit further down in the streets. Artillery still coming down, and oh my gosh, look at the carnage. This whole market has been destroyed by artillery fire. Now the thing is, what's interesting is the defenders have artillery as well, like actual station artillery. Yeah, here it is. They've got some wall artillery. I thought they had like a trebuchet crew. Maybe you can't have that, I don't know, on defense. But they've definitely got this catapult, and it's doing its best to try to stop the trebuchet. Here comes the trebuchet fire. Look at this. Oh, going for the buildings. But these buildings are built like absolute tanks. The building's like, who threw that piece of paper at me? You know? I love it. All right, but the gate is still once again being held. Oof. You guys see that? Nice flank fire from these crossbows. That was beautiful. Nice combination of arms there. The crossbows, the halberds, just fighting their way through this this attack, and they're gonna reclaim the gate if the attackers are not careful. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, you can see it's being captured by the defenders once again. More infantry support coming in. Ooh! Artillery coming down. They do not like those crossbows. They are coming down for these crossbows. Nice move by the defenders, kind of stretching out their lines. Oh! Trebuchet almost going for the gate there. That's kind of cool. All right, let's zoom out here. Let's see what's going on elsewhere. Oh, I love this trebuchet just flying over the church, going for random targets. That's so cool. That's cool. You can see one was destroyed. No, 2 were destroyed by the catapult on the walls. Oh, dude, look at this. Look at this. Are you looking? It's like, yes. No, it looks cool. It looks cool. I kind of wish what... I mentioned this before, but I feel like what Total War... What could be cool with Total War is that I wish they had, like, line of sight things. Where, for example... Since he has infantry up on the walls, he has a line of sight, so he can see units. But let's say if he didn't have this infantry on the walls, he can't see what's behind this. Like, these men cannot see what's behind him. So when the player kind of zooms out like this, he should kind of see nothing. Because he doesn't have a target on the infantry, so he kind of has to blind fire the trebuchet into this defense. It's like a fog of war, essentially, but line of sight comes into play with obstructions of buildings and walls and whatnot. I think that would make it kind of interesting. It would make the artillery a little less OP. And I think it would make it so there'd be less restrictions on artillery, because it's not going to be as insanely accurate. And could you imagine just like 4 or 5 artillery just blind firing into a city? Like, how awesome that would look. And how cool that would be. Anyways, crossbows up on the walls right at the gate, just opening fire on something. Dude, what are they firing at? Looks like they're going for the swordsman way over here. These macemen. Look how cool these guys look with the round shields. The feathers. The mace. Look at this mace, too. Oh, I was trying to... Come on. I was trying to check you out. Don't walk away. Hate to see him leave, but love to watch him walk away. Anyways, yeah, they're gonna fall back. It looks like the attackers have finally muscled their way through this initial defense. And, oh, there it is. Oh, that could have been way worse than it was. Here comes the Templar. Look at him. Charge. Charge. Yeah, so the defenders do have their deadly trebuchet, and they're saving it for the middle to late game. They got it set up in the last stand area. This is the town center. Look at it. Oh, no, they have two. Look at this go. Oh, this is epic as hell. Nice hit. Very good hit right there. That is so cool. Guys, there's just something so medieval and just glorious about a trebuchet. You know, it's just seeing these great massive weapons of war being, you know, pulled back and released with these fiery shots. It looks cool. Anyways, let's get a bird's eye view. Let's check out what the defenders are planning on doing here. Because if they do decide to hold this section, which it looks like they are, the attacking trebuchet is going to have a great angle on their troops. But the same thing could be said with the defending artillery, where they have a great position on Death Alley here. I'm going to just call this Death Alley because this just makes it perfect for trebuchet. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. They just can't escape it. They cannot escape it. All right, so we're down to 30 minutes left in the battle replay. Can you believe it? It's been close to 30 minutes already, so it's a long battle we got here. Here comes a charge of, oh, potentially a charge of knights, but he doesn't go. So this is Burgundy. So if we look at the numbers of men, attacking troops, we have 2,485. Defending, we have 2,392. Now, if you compare that to what they started with, which the attackers had 4,600 and the defenders had 3,700, so a little bit less than 1,000 man, so like a 900 man advantage for the attackers. Now, guys, it's down to pretty much 170 man advantage. So that initial defense by the defenders is absolutely fantastic. They did a great job there, guys. Fantastic job. So now we're in an awkward stage where both sides are kind of figuring out what they're going to do. They're setting up troops. They're running up cav. They're capturing key locations, things like that. And really what I think this is going to come down to is just setting up archers and just doing a lot of poking the enemy, trying to find a soft spot, trying to create a soft spot, and going from there. All right, guys, so a couple minutes have gone by. Look at this rock here, this trebuchet rock. Oh, he's going for the enemy trebuchet. And this trebuchet is almost out of ammo. Oh, bingo. I like how there's not an animation. It just, boop, just collapsed. But still, that's awesome. The modders have done a great job here. But yeah, so this trebuchet is almost spent for the defenders. And it's been firing at random units that are running by. You know, looking at this stage of the battle, it really does appear that the attackers, they look weak. They look weak. And I mean, just give this a quick glance. I mean, you see a ton of red square factions versus the blue and yellow. Yeah, it just doesn't look great. Here comes some cav. They do have some infantry fighting over here still, so they haven't completely given up on this area. And here comes a cav charge. They charged into a spear wall. I don't think it's going to really lead to much here. But it was a nice charge nonetheless. They are cleaning up, though, with swordsmen. Look at this. They also have some crossbows up on this corner as well. So they could possibly get an angle on some of the men here. And look at this. It's causing defenders to have to peel troops over this way and support this fight. Here comes a cav charge from Burgundy. So a nice charge into the men right there. And they're having a good fight. They are having a good fight. And then here comes more halberd type units. The Varangians pretty much. So they look like Varangians. And so they're coming up. And now we got another unit of, this is Brabant's general who's already got 169 kills. He's looking for more though. And sure enough, this is just too much. Too much for Antioch. And they're going to go ahead and disengage, break from the fight. So great job from the defenders for maintaining this. And like I said, over in these city streets, it's going to be a lot of skirmishing. We've got archers, crossbows, exchanging words and arrows and darts or bolts. And they're just like, yeah, they're just opening fire. Now, look at this. Look at this positioning here. Look at all these they look cool too. These crossbows look awesome. But yeah, he's got his crossbows kind of lined up here perfectly up on this hill. A lot of them are going to be able to open fire. It looks like they're holding fire though. And yeah, units are breaking here. I'm just kind of looking at like the reserves for the attackers. And they've got dismounted knights here. So 3 units of dismounted knights. We've got 3 units of some hospitaller knights. So they've still got some units here that could cause some issues for the defenders. We do have a little fight going on in the street between some knights. We got the Templar Knights versus the Barbantian Knights, I think is how you pronounce it. Also, are they getting archer support as well? These guys are under fire, it said. But yeah, that was a nice exchange there for the attackers. But yeah, things are looking good. I would say probably give up on this area. I don't think they're going to be able to have enough to break through here. I think they should focus all of their attention here and hope that their quality of troop can just slice through, if I could speak, slice through the defender's defense like a hot knife through butter. But once again, things are kind of slowing down. Actually, cancel that. No, cancel that again. Things are slowing down here once again, so we're going to wait until they fully commit against this defense. There it is, guys. There it is. They are committing. The attackers are committing. We got Templar Knights and we have Templar Knights from both Jerusalem and the Principality. Nice countercharge by Brabant with their general. And look at this fight with the freaking church in the background. That's awesome. Look at this. Oh, man. I love that knight right there. It looks awesome. So cool. Ooh. It's a great fight. Good artillery support. It's risky, but it's landing some good hits. And that's coming from what? The attack? It's got to be. Oh, yeah. Look at, they moved up the artillery. They're almost out of ammo, though. How many kills? 94. Not bad. Now, they have broken some of the Templar Knights, but they still have another unit fighting. I'm curious, are they going to send in reinforcements? Now is the time. Here we go. They are moving in. What is this? More Knights, but they're a little far behind. They need to get up there. They need to support their brethren. Nice. This guy's doing the slip and slide. You see that? Just laying down and sliding across the floor there. Oh, and he's getting up. He's not done yet. That's cool. Yeah, the old slip and slide. Medieval slip and slide. Defending artillery, opening fire as well. Going for the attackers, archers. And you can also see that the defenders have pulled back more and more of their infantry to the final stand area. Look at this. I think they're calling it quits. They're calling it quits, guys. This is it. It's going to come down to the wire. It's going to come down to the defense right here. Look at this, how cool this is. A little castle here. Be cool if you could retreat inside of it, you know. But yeah, they're going to hold this final stand. And there is a total of 3 openings. So you got this way here. You've got a big opening here. You can push through a lot of troops. And then you have this streetway over here. So if I'm the attackers, I would try to use all 3 of those approaches and try to put pressure on many directions of the defenders. Now this trebuchet is firing point blank, pretty much, for a trebuchet. Trying to go for the general. Now we got some swordsmen trying to hold the street here against this general. The Jerusalem general. Look at that guy. He did the splits. Look at the, oh. Get out, bro. Is this guy dead or? Oh. No, he's not done. He had a soft landing on the guy doing splits. Let's see if he can survive this engagement. Because now we got... Oh, nope. He died. Yeah, so we got some spears coming in to support. Man. Did they give up on this area? Yes, they have. And okay. So let's do a tactical view. Oh, they're charging the gate. Okay, hold on. Or not the gate, the main city street. Look at this. They are charging up here already. They are not letting back. And guys, we're in the last 18 minutes of this battle. And this is the late game. This is where, as a defender, you think, okay, did we do enough against this army to soften them up to where we can hold here? Or is this, you know, where the attackers are going to take it? Nice archer support. Look at these arrows come in. Wow. Just crushing these guys. Broke them. That was good use of those crossbows. Now we got crossbows going into the fight. They're out of ammo, so not a big deal. Here we go. Hospitaller Knights. About to go in. We got Templar Knights waiting in reserve here. But, you know, are they going to push from many sides? That is the question. And it doesn't look like they are. Oh my gosh. Oh! This artillery, so close. Look at it, it's rolling down. Look at that. Look at that. The way it landed. So it landed here, rolled down. But yeah, he's going for this big blob of infantry. How much more ammo does he have? Oh, he's got a good chunk. Oh, it's this one. It's a one trebuchet. Because the other three have been destroyed by the wall artillery. So let's see. Let's get a nice view here. I'd love to follow this. There it goes. Oh yeah, that's a good spot right there. I know that didn't hit anybody, but it's only a matter of time until it does. So we'll see how they deal with that. The defenders might want to spread out their troops there a little bit. And see, it looks like they're gonna use some cav to put some pressure on the back end of this defense. I don't know if they're gonna actually commit to this side, but it is keeping the defenders honest on this side and keeping a unit of Volgers. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, keeping a unit back there, kind of watching the rear. And now we've got 2 units of dismounted Hospitaller Knights charging in. This has been a great battle so far. It's been a long battle. We've had many different areas that they were fighting in. A lot of artillery, a lot of archer fire. Look at this. Look at this Hospitaller go. Honestly, if you're a soldier here, you want to inch forward and get as close to the enemy infantry as possible so you don't get hit with the dart. Or a bolt. Whatever. Oh, this guy's going in. He just chopped his leg off with a mace. How does he do that? More bolts coming down, guys. So what are we looking at here? Okay. Guys. So the attacking force... Oh, nice hit. The attacking force has climbed their way back up. They're starting to gain a troop advantage again. A larger troop advantage. Where it's now 1,600, almost 1,700 versus 12, almost 1,300. That is crazy. Crazy. So we'll see how that plays out. Here we go. Here comes another hit here. Artillery coming down. Dismounted Hospitaller Knights. They took a hit, but nothing too bad. And really, guys, the battle is just going to be decided here. It's going to be decided here. And I'm looking at the defenders and I'm thinking, they don't really have a lot here. They've got some reserves over here that they definitely want to try to run up and try to potentially support this other side, because I really don't think the attackers are going to fight anywhere else. They're going to decide it right here in a meat grinder. So the remaining minutes of this battle basically going to be a meat grinder, and it's whoever has the most meat. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The meat grinder. So great fight here, and these Hospitallers are proving their worth here. They are doing a pretty good job. They're gaining territory, but I don't know why he's letting up. I guess he's worried about the crossbows doing too much damage. That might be the case. But unfortunately, he's starting to break here with the other Hospitaller because the other unit just left. And oh, dude, great hit with the Trebuchet. Great hit with the Trebuchet. And he's got plenty of ammo, so he needs to keep that up. And he knows it. He knows what he needs to do. Oh, good hit there. Good hit there. Doing some damage against the crossbows. But yeah, he needs to target enemy infantry like swordsmen, anybody close range, because if they don't have good infantry anymore, they're not going to be able to fight their way through this. So that's a good idea to target those Hospitallers. I'd keep it up. I'd keep it up. Now, they really don't need anything more than just this one unit over here. There's only 2 units of cav here, and they're not going to break through these guys. They're not. These are trained professionals that are great at dealing with cav. So just leave one unit here and have the rest of your forces kind of move forward and prepare to hold this position, because they are running out of infantry on this side, the defenders. Oof. That Trebuchet's going for their Trebuchet. There we go. Fresh troops up here. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? We've got some archers, dismounted Hospitaller Knights, and some just dismounted Knights of Antioch. Oh! Some bloody fighting here. Intense fighting. But I would say the slow burn is in favor of the attackers. If the defenders don't do something here, maybe with their cav, they do have a cav unit, they could try to sally out, maybe get a good charge, maybe break through and kill the archers, like do mass casualties. Because look at this. They still got plenty of infantry, guys. Plenty of infantry. Honestly, like, this battle started off slow for the attackers, but they're making up for it right here. They're doing a good job. They're doing a great job. But it's still a close battle. Very close battle. And the numbers advantage, it's still pretty close. So the defenders aren't doing terrible here. It's just them hoping they can just hold out and hope that the attackers run out of ammo, run out of, ammo with both arrows and artillery. They still have some shots here. Look at this. You see a little bit of sliver of blue there. They can still do this. Here comes more artillery coming down. Boom, boom, boom. Doing some damage against the Hospitaller Knights. We got some Templar Knights moving forward. Woo! Look at that! He knows it's happening. He's got him in loose formation. But maybe he's just using these guys as the punching bag, essentially. Like, okay, you want to use your ammo on my Knights? So be it. The Knights are just going to be the punching bag, and it's going to spare the lives of all these other units. Maybe that's his idea. It's not a terrible one. All right, we're down to less than 10 minutes in the battle, guys. Here comes another good hit. Nice job getting some of these crossbows. Every kill that you can get adds up. Did he even kill him? Oh, he did. He did. Okay. But yeah, I know it's just one guy, but it really does add up. It's one of these battles where it's so close that it could be anyone's game. So we got Templar moving forward. So this is the dismounted Templar Knights. Got dismounted Hospitaller, Templar. There they go. Here comes a fresh reserve charging in. Then here comes some dismounted knights as well from Burgundy. Oh, the archer fire, dude. The archer fire is going to shred these Templar knights because they don't have any shields. Here comes some Hospitaller knights. That's a good combination. Woo-wee! Good combination here, guys. Great combination. And I'm just kind of looking around, making sure I'm not missing anything that's going on. It looks like it's all just still focusing over here. Now, it could be that the defenders are trying to win based on time. So they could be trying to just delay. Because they just have to hold for 60 minutes. There's 8 minutes left. And I think they can do it. Ooh, friendly fire, not good. Very bad. They certainly could do it because they have a lot of fresh reserves. Oh, we had a cav charge in here. What are you doing? Not a good move there by Antioch. I know he tried to make a move there. It's just no. There's no cav play. That it's all just up to infantry. It's all up to infantry. Honestly, I think the defenders can win this based on time. Like, these guys, they should be in the battle right now. Like, seriously. Like, they should not be way back. I get it. He's afraid of the crossbows. He's afraid of the artillery. He doesn't want to lose. But I feel like, considering the clock, he's got to move some infantry up this way. He's got to fight here and here. At least fight 2 different points. Let's see if he does that, or he's just going to move up to this side. Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna go fight on this side. Wow. Maybe just send 1 and then the other 3 to go around this way. Keep the cav nearby in case he sallies out. Because what could happen? He does have a cav unit somewhere here. Oh, it's in the fight now. Yeah, the cav unit's in the fight. Okay. Yeah, they're looking pretty rough on this side, honestly. The fact that they're charging in the general, that's a bad sign. What are they doing? They gotta... Yeah. Okay, they're starting to run out of infantry. Yeah, this is looking... I don't get it. Like, just send even just 1 unit this way. Just 1 swordsman to put some pressure over here. Nice little flank. It's a ballsy move because now the general's in trouble. But it was cheeky. I give him that. With the general there. Is Antioch coming in? No. See, ooh, that could be big right there. They just took out the general. Guys, I don't know who's going to win this. This is down to the wire. Who's going to take it? They're going all in over here. Great artillery hits. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Another hit like that. That could break these men. It could absolutely break these men. What a freaking shot. I don't know why they didn't send 1 or 2 units this way. Just 1 or 2. There they go. So they're pushing through. They broke through this choke point. Now the infantry's storming in. Is there enough to hold back the Crusaders, the attackers here? We're down to 5 minutes. This has been a great battle. A great battle down to the wire. Nice flanking charge by Antioch. Very glad that he's oh, that's a huge win right there against those knights. You kill those knights quickly. Oh, boom. I think that's game right there. They needed those knights to stay intact. Honestly, they shouldn't have let them push through. They should have just kept throwing units in to maintain this choke point. I think that's game. The loss of those knights right there, I think, is game. Let's see, 4 minutes. Still a decent amount of time on the clock. We've got the general. He's going all the way around. I don't know if it's worth it. This unit can still hold this choke point here. Nice little flank around the, what are these? Sergeants. A nice flank around them. Try to, if you can quickly break them, I think it's over. But you got less than 4 minutes to do it. And of course, on the defending side, just make this assault painful. Slow them down in any way possible. Slow down their attack. Look at this, guys. It is coming down to the wire. Unbelievable. Here comes a cav charge. The Duke's bodyguard. Look at him go. That's fun. Here comes the Antioch's general. He's going to try to counter, most likely. These trebuchets in the way make this very awkward. But they still kind of weave their way through. Not really. They get caught up there. Yeah, get out of there. Good play. Good play. All right, so now we got archers coming in. This is close, guys. Is everybody in? Everybody's in. This is it. This is so close. If they could just break these sergeants, they might just win this. They're down to 2 minutes, though. Oh! A charge from the Duke's bodyguards to the defending bodyguard. Oh, my God. Look at this fight. This brutal front line. Both sides on the edge of defeat. Brutally fighting. Trying to either maintain or take the castle. Oh, some attackers are breaking there. Archers are moving up. My God, this is close. This is actually really cool. Look at these archers, like, they're trying to use what's left of their ammo before they go in. They're using but they gotta hurry up. They're down to 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. This is it. Do or die. Just go in and fight. Go. Charge. Charge. There they go. Got the artillery crew coming around the flank. The general charges into some crossbows. Good move there. Now they're going to bounce around and get behind these crossbows here. 1:30. 1:30. Can they do it? If these crossbows can hold on. And they're pretty good in melee, relatively speaking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The flank has happened, and he's going for the win by just annihilation. Yep, there he goes. He's charging the rear. Boom. Boom. Look at that. That's huge. Oh my God, 57 seconds left. That was a good charge. But now they're peeling crossbows and they're breaking over here. If they can kill this general, it might secure it. There we go. Nice little charge there. That's a good play by the defenders, zoning that cav out. Just charge these archers in. They're not going to do enough damage. You don't have enough time. You need just throw bodies into the fight. Throw them into the fight. Just get in there. Oh my God, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. There's another break. There's the other break. And there you have it, guys. They did it. Right there, they just won it. Woo! Now, I know you might be thinking that's just the battle replay. Well, the replay started at 60 minutes. So this was like a full-length battle, and it came down to the end there. What a great fight. Holy crap. So let's go ahead and look at the person who sent this in. So this was sent in by Hades. He played as Jerusalem. And wow, So I'm always looking for 12-12 battles. Honestly, even just like okay battles I like, just because it's hard to get replays of this mod. When it's this mod and it's a great battle, it's an awesome combination. So really good job to the attacking team. They started off a little rough, but it ended strong, and they did enough to take the victory. Great job by the defenders as well. You can see that they put up a great fight, got a lot of kills, but it was just too much for them. So we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to quickly show. You can kind of pause the video and look at the kills for everyone, and you can see the different performances of different units. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. It was awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.